The couple.
All flag about from learning tiny was just a starter.
There were. Kan de halbe Schock, man. I'm a schuld von der Weiß nicht. Ich will ein Scheiche bewohnen, ich kann nicht lernen, was. Vanaf een nachtje mal van de snack per Lakewood, van Muncie.
Small flag game in the sharing tiny.
No. Tiny. He said the words and he said stories, he didn't say it. I'm all, dat is de Limbo. De Rebbe heeft getan, lernt Tiny anders. Ich habe sich gemerkt, von ihnen schon gewusst, wie sie sagen, was ich Tiny habe. Wie gesagt, in Pyrrhischen, aber mit Jus mit Suggest in der Werke, mit gesagt, im Pschad, auf dem Platz gebracht. Das muss ich mal. Ich said it's an interesting thing, between going a mile and a market, that's a keg and extra mile and shave. We didn't shave Pschad. Even though the Rebbe went to Eastern, you had some grain, so you drink to the tight in time with some grain in the ballot here. It's only one tight.
And asked him small if he remembers the game was beer.
The Rebbe was probably around in time he wants to hear if he heard some grain. Ja, so Rebbe is wat grain, gaan andere grain dan treffen, maar ja.
They have it geschitten sharp.
Huh?
They have it geschitten sharp.
Wo? In de Siemens?
Yeah.
Goed, dat zou niet zeggen ze allemaal. Wat die wij.
You wrote sharp.
One of the things that were against grain, the Rebbe Rashab Shgrab, he mixed in the machlekes from the Rebbe Rashab and the Razor. He was on the Rebbe Rashab's side. They didn't have to mix in the machlekes Achim, no. But he held with the Rebbe Rashab, no. And the Rebbe Rashab made him that in the Baba the Mashpir. He could have made somebody else, no. He was in Zambin, the Rebbe Rashab took him in the Babbage. Why have taken him in the Babbage for? Huh? The other Chinese men of grain, he didn't count all the Rebbe Rashab's paar brains in come always. Von dessen, the one to hear be Mashpir. Avon Paris was one to say, picking the mouth and grain. Avon Paris was the whole biggest makusha, but he's the rest of the mouth and grain. So he said, werd und gelernt, aber darf nicht herren, eine von was sie nicht gemakusha. Ist doch kein grain. It was the home from grain. That's what they had. The Rebbe Rashab did not par brain. All the storybooks for the Kant and this, all the storytellers, it's all grain stories with the par brain. Everything you had, the macabre from grain.
Sachen seiner Meister sind nicht ausgehalten.
He said tight in the story. The question is, I be tight. That's Mazin and Meisha on the rest of the story. He was the macabre. He was the Rebbe Rashab wanted to give him on the Babbage. First he had Mezambin. Good, the Meisha was on the Meisha. The Meisha would never learn the Tenchitinim. The Meisha lived in Zambin, and grain used to say Asher in Zambin. So, the Meisha used to go in to hear the Shir from grain. The Rebbe Rashab wants Essen, the Meisha, the Herz nach all time von Grain, kommt nach herein. Sie hat es urgehabt, was urgehabt. Er kann nicht sagen, in Time, wenn er irgend was lernt, ist dem Rebens Chassidus. Grain nicht, wenn der Rebbe am Rasch Chassidus. So he said he can hear time with somebody that doesn't learn your Chassidus. So the Rebbe Rashab walked back and forth, he paced in the room back and forth a few times. But they darkman is. If this is the reason that you don't go, so darkman is game back. Van all the reasons always gaat het van de meesters woord. En grain met zee, darkman is. From that, grain was Mashpir in the Bowers till the end, yeah. Well, doesn't mean nothing. And every chassid do stories, huh? But the Rebbe Rashab wanted him. He's very devoted to the Bochum, and he was actually Shi'ir. What? The Rebbe Marash was trying to learn some Tzedek Siddish, and time of the Rebbe Rashab to learn the Rebbe Marash Siddish. That's on the nation's vote. Achos is out in course of the Rebbe now. Assuming he was not in the course of the Rebbe before either. They say in Greinim he learned the Rebbe Marash by the Rebbe Rashab and trying to Marash and learned some Maselich. What? But Greinim was Greinim. You know. The Rebbe wanted to have this Pirush when he has Shmuel. Pirush when he wanted to print him, Greinim Pirush. He brings down Greinim wherever he can. Not to mix one thing to the other thing, yes. You have to have Kirim Rechovim. It's not quite the less Verbringen, the Rebbe verbachten, wie Rebbe verbachten Gasteren. Look in the Sichers with Topshe Yud, they have, between Mamorim, you have Sichers, he spoke to this person. He tells Reb Shmuel, he have Kirim Rechovim. And then,
du hast Kirim Rechovim?
Du hast Kirim Rechovim. So people said later, what did we get around it? Kam, it's in the happy year with the whole story. The home Kirim Rechovim, that so Shmuel, all the stories of Shmuel didn't come to that Verbringen in the first year, the Verbringen didn't corner with his talent. And the Rebbe went to his Levaya to the Beis Salem. He made the Rebbe for a Rebbe, it was Shmuel. All the Bochum had the story, he didn't come to that Verbringen and he came with a talent the first year, and the Rebbe told him to mime him to give not talent station in the corner, the famous Verbringen. That's not going to be a good beige. No. Why? And what's up, Shmuel? The Rebbe told him, when he got older, by the end, the Rebbe Isham, he still says time, and she says no, because it's too late, 8 o'clock at night, he can't come. The Isham comes talking about talk. So, 3:30 at the Mincha in full Tanya, a magic plus because nobody came to Yeshiva that day, only the few guys like me and other few guys, of course, he was close to us. We sat down by Tanya from 3:30 to 4:30, and twice a week there was no nickel here. So everybody went downstairs. But the Rebbe wanted him to learn Tanya. But talk, if you can't come at night, come by day, huh?
The Edom didn't come because man nicht gehalten von them, or because they didn't want to hear stories?
Everybody had their own excuse. No, the list, by the end, the guy didn't come. The big Verbringen, which is Kislev, Mama de Hay, and Mama de Hay, which is Kislev, basis. Not the other one spoke about me Yehudi for an hour and a half. He couldn't sit by the last years, you couldn't sit the whole Verbringen. His body, he had to go away. He couldn't sit on the skin, it was impossible for him to sit. So he sat here for Verbringen, he went home, and before he went home, he went up to the Rebbe always gave him mashke from his cost and his cost, and he went, the Rebbe was going home. One time the Rebbe spoke a Shichem Yehudi an hour and a half. He couldn't sit no more. He got up and sat down. He got up and sat. But he never went home. He started taking mashke from the Rebbe's cup. Here the Rebbe so verkocht in the Sicher. He went over a few times in the middle of the Sicher to the Rebbe to get some mashke from the Rebbe's cup. And the Rebbe did not turn around to him. The Rebbe so verkocht in the Sicher. Getting up and going down, and he didn't get nervous. He had to go away, but they would not go home without taking some wine from the Rebbe's cost. You don't get around the cost, they don't know what's going to happen the whole week, you know. This gives them the chayes to live a whole week. He went up to the Rebbe 3 times. The Rebbe did not look at him. The Rebbe spoke weiter. So a few big Mekashorim, he bothered the Rebbe 3 times. And you know, the Shikha, no one should come to his time. I'm just saying, it's like, but he has stories, you know.
Die hebben hem etwas gesagt nach dem? After this?
That was a different world. He was speaking of Shikha, Yehudi. His friends were Arashim. An hour and a half. He couldn't sit no more. But he wouldn't go home without that little bit of mashke on the ground. What? So go, every Bochum, I invited these guys, got married, some of them didn't come to Chalto for the other Verbringen. Everybody had discussions with somebody else. Fine, but fine. You see, the Rebbe went to, the only, all the Chassidim, the Rebbe went to the Beis Elam when it was only to Reb Shmuel. Huh?
From all the Alter Chassidim, he was the only one that ever went?
Yeah, he went to Rothstein because he was a secretary. And Rebbe from all the Chassidim. The only person that was able to go into the Rebbe whenever he wanted was Reb Shmuel. He doesn't have to be there at the club, he has to go into the Rebbe, he has to go into the Rebbe. Huh? He had special privileges. Even with all the kindness on him, and Barashanta, the ultimate novel, and like Mamre, you know, all the stories, I know the stories. But look on the Rebbe wanted, he made the Rebbe for a Rebbe, for the whole world. Maybe he held it's not for him, he's older than that, it's for the young Chassidim, but Shmuel was Reb Shmuel. It was meyuchet by the Frierdiker Rebbe and by the Rebbe Shab. He was Gershon Bersa, Ein Kol, and Revolv was the Mashgiach's son. And he was Reb Shmuel, you know. So all the stories, with all the ma'ashes you hear. Yeah. It's Greinim is a different story, but even Greinim. You see, if the Rebbe wanted to, he should be Mashpia. Before he could have made somebody else. Ramesha gave a heskas. Ramesha was not a killer to hear Tanya from a person that doesn't learn the Rebbe Sat Chassidus. So the Rebbe told of Shmuel, he should have killed Rechovim. There came a time that he should be able to take both things on him, and he understood it. But Kopan, you have to look at everything in perspective, you know. Grain, all the stories that said in the Rishim and also in the Rishim. But the Rebbe, the Rashab wanted in grain. Even from Paris, the big Mekosher used to have the stories of grain. That's who taught us not to listen to somebody that does not learn. The Rebbe Rashab said it was also grain. His stories. He was mechanachas, yeah. Understand? Yeah. Good. Well, Nesha was a miyuchad person. Yeah. The Rebbe told him he doesn't have to hear from Gleiman. But he didn't learn Tirchet Mimim. If he learned Tirchet Mimim, he has to go and because this is the Seder. He was not a Bacham Tirchet Mimim. He lived in Zambin. He was a sheikhet or whatever he was. He's coming to his time from Gleiman. He stopped coming in. Fine. But if you be learning when the people have a strike once, המשפיע and Dotten in Lubavitch, the Rebbe Rashab said he should rufen the Balagola and take his, the whole sicher, המשפיע, makabel. No, there's a famous sicher, the Rebbe Rashab. It was not the, and the Rebbe always used to mention with these Chodaron stories in 70, there was a sicher from המשפיע, makabel, from the Rebbe Nishmasib. So why he told the rufen the Balagola and take his whips and whip a few guys up, the Rebbe Rashab said. But they want to make their own story and their own whom to hear, whom not to hear. Rebbe Shab knew whom to make, whom not to make. Yeah. Good, the Shilum was Shilum, yeah.
Got variable with Greinim Shilum?
Huh?
Yeah.
With the famous Fabrengen in the barbers, they used to have the two Fabrengen. Shilum was a bit bit geir. One Fabrengen, the Shilum Fabrengen, the Rebbe Rashab and Hayan and Bashant and Hayan and Magi and Hayan Alter Rebbe. Greinim said there's a Seder, Bashant and Greinim was a whole...
I think Shilum didn't have that style that he said stories.
Shilum was the Eide, Shemor. He verbracht once a Hushabbat, every Woche kann wir stehen, Achdas Hawaii, aber stehen mit Kurs und Achdas Hawaii. And Dworkin said it can't be such, every Woche can't understand it.
Dworkin was a Talmud.
No, he was a Koppister and then came to the Barbich. He was not Bachar Yeshiva, he was that by that Fabrengen. Greinim had just gemacht. Then Shilum did not buckle under to his thing. So Michal Dworkin took a chair and gave Shilum over the head with a chair. Yeah. Later Chapsa, what he did, he went to the Rebbe Rashab, was making Kiddush in his house. Shilum, as a Sabaya, at Ben Kulin Krop, he wanted to tell him the whole story, what happened. The Rebbe Rashab, Chapsa, what happened, he knew Michal Dworkin, build the Eid, yeah. So he said, but Eishek Kazen, as a Sabaya, Woche, kept a strain, as a Sabaya, fine. But Shilin was Shilin, yeah. Shilin died, he was 36 years old.
I think his style was definitely great.
Sure, he was an Eivid. He was the Rebbe Shabsa Chassid. He learned in Lubavitch. That's the whole Lubavitch changed when the Tamilim of Lubavitch became Mashpiim and the Mashgichim, Yankel Borg became Mashgichim. The Glen Shul became Mashpiim. And they both died at 36 years old. No? He died a happy year before Tapish Bay, and Yankel Borg died a happy year after Tapish Bay. 2 months after Tapish Bay. For real, too. Fine. That's how everybody grew up, you know. Now comes the generation can say, you're not a chassid, they'll say, he's not a chassid. Everybody is new generation coming, you know. All the young guys have new. Huh? But the Rebbe told, Mentor was burning, but because there was no Seder from 3:30 to 4:30, the Bach strike again, it was small, Nedden strike. And there, everybody went downstairs, it was empty here, and from 3:30 to 4:30, this was twice a week, was for a year.